Hello, hello, friends. It is Monday, July 17th, and this is Grace here at the Comfy Nest with Grace, and we're going to do a little creating today. I think I'm going to work on decorating some pages in the Twisted Paper Studio Junk Journal that we started in June at Junk Journal Jamboree. I'm loving that book, and I want to work on it a little bit more. So we're going to do that, and I want to show you, last night we finished Make a Junk Journal, start to finish, workshop. Went really well. I'm super excited for all you ladies who are in there. I'll kind of do a flip through and show you the book that we made inside the Junk Journal workshop. That was a live workshop, and I love, love with enthusiasm, love live workshops because I love the interaction. I love to get to know you all better. And that's what live workshops do. That live workshop was this past Sunday and the Sunday before. So it was 2 Sundays in a row. I spent about 4 hours over the 2 days with the ladies showing them how to make the book. I plan, hey, Debbie in Florida. Hey, friend. My plan is to make that workshop available as a recorded course that you can purchase and then do it at your own pace. So you lose the element of the live, which to me is the most fun, but you'll still be able to follow along at your own pace and create the book. I was really happy to hear some of the comments from the ladies were a lot of comments about how I make it so easy to understand. And you guys, I do, when I make my demonstrations of how to create something, I threw this out, but I'm going to pull it out of the garbage to show you. When we were talking about how to make a pocket, taking a piece of paper to make a gusseted pocket, and I explained to them in full with markings on the paper, coloring things in to make it really super easy for you guys to see and to understand how to do it on your own. And then you have the recorded video where you can stop and pause and move forward and all that jazz. So that went so well, and I'm super excited about it. There is so much going on right now that I'm excited about. It's really a fantastic, exciting time here at the Comfy Nest with Grace with the collaborations that I have, working on the ATC membership box and now a new art course that I'm collaborating that launches today. Pre-sale is open if you want to get that course at a discounted rate. Check your email. All of you who are an email for me, you would have gotten an email this morning inviting you to that workshop. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Okay, let's see who else is here. I see Janet. Hey, Janet, how are you? I'm happy to see you too, my friend. Well, I can't see you, but I'm happy that you're here anyway, from Oregon. Facebook user. Yo, you're an excellent teacher. Why, thank you. That makes my heart happy. Those little comments, you guys, for me or for anybody else out there on social media who you are watching and learning from and gathering anything positive from, you giving that little bit of positive feedback to us, it really does mean a lot, and it keeps us motivated to keep going. Particularly when there are sometimes people who say not so nice things, so you really help to offset that and give us the motivation to keep sharing the things that we love. So thank you for saying that, whoever that was. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Cheryl's here. Hey, Cheryl, good morning. Good morning. Hi, Debbie. Yeah, good morning again. I was live at 9 a.m. with my Facebook subscribers, all of you who subscribed to the page. Thank you for that support. So we were chit-chatting, having coffee earlier. Jennifer, I love that you're watching. I love that you're here. I love that you comment. It just feels so good to have you guys in the comments participating. So much fun. It's way more fun for us as people who are sharing to have people in the comments to chat with, as opposed to like feeling like you're talking to nobody out like into the world. Hey, Debbie in Dallas. Welcome, welcome. My sister's here. She said, you're live again? You go, girl. It's a busy time right now. It's so busy. I just posted right before I went live the schedule for the week here at the Comfy Nest with Grace. So I have a schedule for events. The workshop is done, but I have scheduled dates with Facebook subscribers. I've scheduled dates with memberships of the Craft Therapy Club. So the schedule, the weekly schedule, I'm planning on with Leanne's help. Leanne is my community manager, and she's fabulous, and she helps me put some of this stuff together. So with her help, we're going to try to put that out to you guys on social media every week. And then I have a new helper, Adrienne, and she's helping me with the email. And you guys, we sent out our first weekly recap email, and that was all Adrienne's doing. So she did an amazing job, and my plan is to have her do that every week for you guys. So you just know what's been happening and you don't miss out on any of the good stuff that we're doing here. So if you're on the email, you'll be getting that once a week, and it'll give you the weekly schedule and the links to the things that you may have missed that you want to catch up on. That way you don't have to go look for them. You're just going to get that in your email inbox once a week, so you can click on her links and get right to the things that you may have missed. Hey, Missy, how are you, friend? I've been seeing you a lot lately. It makes my heart happy. I have been seeing you a whole lot lately, so that's good. Jennifer says, you actually make me calmer and relaxed, and I look forward and excited to craft. If that's not too weird. No, Jennifer, what you just said, oh, it makes my heart swell. It is the whole reason I do what I do, because I am motivated by the fact that I may be making that difference for you guys, that in your creative endeavors and your adventures and your learning, that you are able to do it in a relaxed way without over stressing or putting too much pressure on yourself for time or for a certain result, that we just focus on enjoying each other's company, having fun, exploring new things, and the process of making and using our hands to make pretty things. So that is exactly summarizes why I do what I do. It's not weird at all. It makes me so happy. I can't keep the grin off my face. Hey, Tamara, text BFF. She got my text alert going live. Telegram didn't work for you. Oh no, you fell asleep in your, Debbie says she fell asleep in her comfy chair. Listen, friend, there ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I love it that you're relaxing, and comfy chair is always a good thing. Aw, thanks, you guys. It's not weird at all. It's not weird at all. All right, so let me show you a couple of things. Let me get the table cam. Table cam, there it is. All right, and actually we can do both of us for now because I'm not showing you anything too intricate. Why are we wonky though? Like what, why? Why do you want to be wonky today? There we go. Okay, so this is the book I want to work on today. So I have this pulled out, but if you just focus on this for a minute, this is the little book, and this was made, girls who were in the workshop, Craft Therapy Club members who get the workshop, they got the workshop for free. It's part of their perks of being a member. But those of you who enrolled in the workshop, make a junk journal. What kind of box did I have? Was it a pancake box? What did I start with? I don't even remember. And you can't tell. This is a food storage box cut down. Oh no. Let's see. I think look, it came off completely, girls. This is my fault. Oh no. Look, it came out right from there. I didn't glue it down well enough. We're gonna do not a recognizance mission, but we're gonna fix that. I'm the girl, I'll always help you fix things that go wrong, because clearly things go wrong for me too. I think this was it a chili box? I don't remember, but we made it into something super pretty. There's our cover. There's our two little sewn in signatures. See, 1, 2 little signatures. A signature is a grouping of pages that you put inside your book. And then look, we got some flashy paper there. I'm just going to do a quick flip through. I did show them how to make a gusseted pocket right here so that you can take, like, here's the ATC card that Miss Lisa from Lisa Boone Designs sent me for the event on Saturday. So it actually matches really well. The color scheme is really in line with that. So that could go right in there if I wanted it to. And then let's flip through. I'm all about using papers that you already have on hand that are just scraps. This was literally in my scrap bin. So was this, and other junky things. This was from a children's book. This actually came from my junk journal bundle that I sell on the website. Isn't that cute? It's from a children's book page. Scrapbook paper. That was just a printout of a really pretty floral, a freebie that I found online, and I printed it out and then I never used it, so it went in here. This is a Chalk Couture catalog page, and it has color swatches on it. You'll see on the other side. So I liked it, so I put it in there. More decorative scrapbook paper. That's the middle. This is the middle of that first signature. Okay, so now everything that's on the other side is the other half of what we already saw. There are those color swatches. Okay, so here's the second signature, and there's some just handmade sewn and painted paper. It's packing paper, actually, a book page. This is like really fun embossed with dots paper. A leftover scrap. This is an Ace, an Ace hardware bag. My son went and bought a lock for himself and came home with this bag. And I'm like, let me have that. Don't throw it out. We can put it in our junk journal. So that's a paper bag, some coffee stained paper. You see, we've got a map of the state of North Dakota. That's where I live. Just, you guys, I'm all about using stuff that you have on hand and using up your stash of papers. There's that bag again. We have a little pocket there if we want to use it. There, that's it. That's it. Other than the fact that my ribbon just fell out. So the first thing we're going to do is fix that because we don't want that falling off. What I did was when I showed them how to put their ribbon in, when you put the ribbon in for your closure, I put it in while you're making the book cover, and before you put these decorative pieces of paper on to cover the inside of your food storage box, you slip in this little ribbon and you glue it down, and then the paper holds it on securely. Well, I forgot to do it while we were in the workshop, and I'm like, oh no, I already glued it. So I peeled this back and kind of jammed that in there with some glue, but clearly it didn't work. It's held up before this, but now, just not now. I'm going to heat up the glue. That's why the heater. I'm going to heat up the glue right here and hope that I can get that to open up. If not, we're going to get super creative on how to get that in there. So let's see if this is working. I'm going to grab a palette knife maybe and see if it's just loosening up that glue. Yeah, it is. I don't want to rip my paper, but I want to get this in there enough. So we're fixing, girls. We're fixing. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Trisha. Kathy can't hear. Kathy. She's out and about and she wants to hang out. That rhymed and I didn't even mean it to. Okay. Being careful. Being careful. Got to get a good glue in there. As long as I can get this. See, I don't know if you can see this, but my glue line goes to about there, like 1/3 of an inch or so. So as long as I can get this in there, I should be able to salvage it. I can't believe it fell off. Hey, y'all. Hey, Pat. It happens, girls. Listen, here's the thing, though. Don't let it stop you. Don't let it hold you back. Don't let it get you down. We're just going to make do with what we got. Okay, now I feel like I have enough room to slide that in there. It's a little bit frayed now, right there. I cut off the teeniest, tiniest bit. I just want to see if I can slide this in easy enough, because if I can slide it in, then all I need to do is get some glue on there, and we should be okay. Come on. Yeah, and once I wet this with glue, it'll have a more, like a weightier feel, a more solid feel. So now the question is, what glue to use? Do we have to use just one? No, we don't. We can use more than one. Or I'm looking for my glue book. This one's too heavy. Crash, boom, bang. It happens all the time here. All right, we're going to really sop the glue up on this sucker. And let's see if we can't get that in there. You would have put a pocket over it. Ruth, we may end up doing that, my friend. Did you guys see what Ruth said? She would have just put a pocket over it. I want my ribbon in there, though, Ruth. I want that in there, so I'm going to try. See, now it feels stiffer and weightier because it has glue on both sides. But the challenge will be getting it not to stick. We have to like kind of shimmy it down. I have this little pointy tool that I use all the time from the Dollar Tree, and I took it and I put it by my Cricut, which is in my office. So I've been looking for it and I keep remembering, oh, that's right. It's not in here anymore. Well, that worked. I'm just using the palette knife to slip that in there. And then let's push down on this and we'll see if we can't get this to stay. Get something super smooth. Push down on that paper. And you absolutely, what Ruth said is absolutely true. Like if you end up fixing like this and it's not, you're not pleased with the outcome, like the way it looks on paper, you can always put some kind of like pocket, like she said, repeat another pocket like this. That's going to cover up that little space right there where it sticks out. In fact, I cut another pocket. Let me grab my bin. I work from bins, you guys. This is my bin for the Twisted Paper Studio kit. I just got 10 more of these because I needed them. I mean, I've run out of room. Let me grab the kit for the workshop because I had already created a little pocket. Oh, it's positioned the wrong way though. But I have that paper that we could position a little pocket here, right? Or I do like snippet roll bands here. So we could just do a little side pocket. Let's do that. That would work. Because then it's a side tuck and it would be a little different than the front cover. Why does this look so wonky? What's the dealio here? Something looks off. Check in to see if it's really square. God, the thing that's off is my eyeballs. Maybe I've had too much coffee because this is pretty much showing that it's square. It must be my eyes that are googly. So you can just all tell everybody Grace has googly eyes today. She's a little bit googly. Okay, look, that's too short now. It's too short. Okay, we're gonna pivot. It's no worries because you know what? Look what I have. I have a whole nother sheet of this. Thankfully, it was from a paper pack. So we're gonna put a little belly band here to make this all fixed up. Okay, so I need to cut it. I want to cut it just shorter. I like the black paper showing through. That's just me. So I'm going to cut it just shorter. And I just need maybe, do I want 3 inches of this or what? Not quite 3. That would be too big. Let's go with 2 inches wide. No, bigger than that, Grace. Go 2 1/4. Okay, 2 1/4. Oh my gosh, this little guy's getting in the way. You must leave now. By whatever mark that was, just shorter than my black paper. So we can make a little belly band and it'll match what we have going on in the front. So all of these little scraps, they never get thrown away. They're going back in the bin. They'll get used for something someday. A little something someday. Okay. It's not that I don't think this looks terrible. It doesn't look terrible. What did I do? I grabbed the wrong one. Is that all I did was grab the wrong one? Oh, good gravy, Grace. I was like, clearly that doesn't fit. Clearly that's the wrong side. See, you gotta just have fun with it, right? Hi, Nancy. Missy, where does he pick them up? Girl, where can you order them that you can pick them up? I can't do that. I have to order it and wait like a week for it to come. But they're finally here. I'm so excited. Okay, this is just going to have a nice little cover. And actually, adding that glue, hopefully we can kind of secure this down even more, like right here. I don't want that coming out again. The other idea is to do something else to secure that there. Like this is on a thick cover, so I don't know that you get it through your sewing machine to put a stitch down that, but maybe a stapler or a paper clipping a little project, like a little photo or something. You'll see. We're going to do some page decorating here in a minute, and I do a lot of paper clipping in my books. They have lockers you can deliver to. Missy, I don't live in that kind of place because where I live is so rural. We don't have that option. But that's really nice that you do. I'm going to use my Fabri-Fix on this to secure it down. And I'm going to leave the edge. Oh, am I going to use this? Are you clogged? What's your dealio? Come on. Play nice. Oh, good gravy. It's like trying to get the last of the Hershey syrup out of the jar. That's my level of anticipation for the Hershey syrup would be about the same for the glue. Like, come on, I really want you to work, but it's not working. Oh, good gravy, girls. There are days, aren't there? Good thing we have more than one glue laying around. If your ribbon came loose, you could put it between the pocket and the cover. Absolutely. Yeah, why not? I did get it through the two cover layers. I did get it in there, Missy. So that feels like a slight accomplishment. I can't believe it popped out, but that's exactly what happened. It's because I forgot to put it in right away. But it's okay. All right, we're only gluing 3 sides so that this side can be like a little tuck spot. And it'll match the front so nicely. If you have oozing glue, just have a little paper towel close by so you can pick up any of the bits that come over the edge. Oops, look at it's wiggling on me. Wiggle it just a little bit. I want to see you. Okay, it's clearly not glued down completely. It's not dry, but look at, so now we'll have a little side pocket here to hold down whatever we want to slide in there. We just got to give it time to dry. How cute is that? And I have to give this time to dry. I don't want to be messing with my ribbon. So we're just going to put that aside and let it do its dry time. I don't know why. It's because it's such an old bottle. I do a book fold and I hide the ties the same way on the covers. Who said that? Who said that? Oh, wait. It says Facebook user. I don't know who you are. Hey, Denise. How are you? There are a couple of you Facebook users. Hello, hello. I'm not ignoring you. I just don't know who you are. There's another one that just said hello. Hello. Right after Nancy. Yeah, I wish I had that Amazon bin thing, but I don't. It doesn't look like I'm getting this open anytime soon. Oh, there we go. All right, acetate. I'm going through a lot of this stuff lately. This acetate for this. I'm going to check this to see. I use this glue so much, you guys. And it's just a really old bottle. It's like the end of a big bottle. That's why I don't buy glues in big bottles anymore. I don't buy these kinds of, I buy them in the littlest bottle I can, or, you know, one that I can use up in a couple of months, because then if you don't, and you buy a really big bottle because it's more economical, then you end up fighting the bottle and the glue constantly, which is, I don't want to fight the glue bottle. I want to create and play. So anyway, I added some acetate to this Fabrifix because that's what it's based off of. It's going to cut through that glue and really loosen it up. And so then you just something to do while you're watching TV. I'm going to just lay this here and let it do its thing. Let's grab that other book though, because the book I want to work on is this glorious little beauty. So last night we were talking about in the workshop, the workshop was make a junk journal start to finish. And it was 2 nights showing them how from start to finish to put the book together. And I asked them, what do you think about having some sessions on how to decorate your book? Because that is super fun as far as I'm concerned, the decorating part. And I love to go through my stash of things and find ways to decorate these pages. This is burlap, but I love to be able to do that. So just a quick flip through to remind myself where we are and to decide. I usually flip through and say, okay, what page do I want to work on today? What page is screaming at me? Help, help, I need something pretty over here. This might be a good page. Let's keep flipping. That's a very blank page. Oh, we worked on the envelope the last time we were in this book. We did this page on the envelope. So maybe we should do the back side of the envelope. See this? It's a white envelope. So you can get in here and slip things in there. Let's work on covering that up. Let's do that. That'll be fun. Okay, put some glues away. Put this heating tool away so I can make room for paper. We might need that. keep that out. My comments quit moving. Anyone else? What does that mean, Deborah? Debbie, what do you mean by that? My comments quit moving. Mod Podge. Jennifer, tell me more. How did you use Mod Podge in your book? I love the tackiness of the Mod Podge in some of my art journals. I absolutely love it. That's okay, Vicki. You're always welcome. She said, I'm a little late. It's okay, girl. It is okie dokie, schmoky. All right, here's my bin that has all the stuff that I have been using in this book. And so what I want to do is find some decorative papers that we can cover this with and make it pretty. So these are design elements, design elements, design elements. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for this. Why are you in here? I don't know. I'm just looking for like pretty papers that I can use. This could be fun. This is like a little, not quite vellum, like a wax paper envelope. And I could attach that there. Maybe. I'll think on that. I'm looking for paper. Those are frames. This is fun. I use that in the binding. That's why that's in here. I use that to help bind. Wow, I really don't have a lot in here, girls. We gotta go get a new stash. I got some book pages that aren't very full of anything. This actually would have come from this cover. This is the book, the library book that made the cover of this. See, there's a little library pocket from our local library. It still has all like the library jargon in there. So I wonder, where did I put the inside book pages? Where did they go? This can't be all I have. All right, girls, we're on a hunt for more materials. All right, first of all, I could use, let's go to this folder, the Bits and Bobs folder. And that's kind of fun that it has some colors on it. There it is. This could work. Why does, it's so funny that it has a 3-hole punch. I have no idea where I got that. That might have actually come from Jimmy Lou. Did she send that to me this weekend in the ATC swap? See, we don't need to cover a lot. Let's use this. Okay, let's use this. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this so that it covers the majority of this, but we have this 1 inch. It's about 1 inch. This like 1 inch panel right here that makes up the envelope. I'm going to put a different strip there to cover that. So I'm going to use this to cover the bulk of the middle. It would be fun to collage it on. Oh my gosh, it says The Grace of Dogs on the top of that page. How crazy is that? All right. I try not to overthink things too much, to be truthful with you. So I want that on there, The Grace of Dogs. I want that wording because that's kind of funny that it has my name. All right, we're going to cut this. I just want the letters. I don't want the white sides of this. This is really a lot on this side. So let's get rid of all this white space. Oh, and that brings me right to where I need to be, on like right there. Do I dare take? I better not. If I put this here and then find 2 little spots, before I glue anything down, I make all my decisions. That's for darn sure. All right, let's find 2 more strips. How funny would it be to have the bingo card hanging out back there? Like that. Oh my gosh, that would be funny, girls. The problem with the bingo card is it's really flimsy. It's not a card, it's paper. That would be really funny to have that hang out back there. I'm going to try to find something a little more sturdy. I got this. This came from Jimmy Lou this weekend. That's a cardstock. I got so much stuff in this bits and bobs folder or bin. This is just plain cardstock, nothing on it. I always check the bits and bobs first. That could be cool. But I'm not going to have two of them. I only have one, so that doesn't work either. Wow, some days things come together really fast, and some days they just don't, and it's just the way it goes, girls. All right, here's another kind of cardstock that was just in my scraps. This I could definitely fit, and I want to try to cover those two little white spots right there. So, pencil. I think I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to tear it there, and I'm going to tear it there. I need to give myself a little extra wiggle room here so I have something to tear off the sheet. Because I like to use the tear ruler. She did send me a lot of goodies, Lynn. Wasn't that fun? It's okay that you're late, Lynn. I just looked up and saw that you're here. The brand of my bins, Mary, they're in my Amazon store. I don't know the brand name. This is like the 5th set of bins that I've purchased. I've got to have at least 20 of these things. No, let's see, more than that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I have more than 20. I probably have about 30 of them. I love them. Love all them. They help me stay so organized. Come on, ruler. Speaking of staying organized, why don't you help me by being cooperative? Maybe I could use this one strip for both of these. Yes, I can. I only need, well, I could cover the whole thing, couldn't I? That's going to go there. And I think I'm going to put it underneath this. So it's kind of poking out. Now this one's too short. I thought maybe I'd get 2 out of it, but no go, girls, no go. But this paper strip was just perfect for doing this in terms of the size, because now I'm getting my 2 strips out of it. You love the ATC event, Debbie. How many of you signed up? I haven't seen the list of those of you. Jane Belanti Art is the person helping us coordinate all that, girls. And Jane, actually, both collaborations that I'm doing right now, both the Explorations in Art workshop, which launches today, the pre-launch price, so the cheaper price is today, starts today. You can sign up for that. That is 8 artists. I'm one of them, and we're all teaching a workshop inside a purchase. You buy the course and then you get the 8 videos. So it's not live, but you get those videos for a year so you can create alongside us with these projects that we're doing. And it's a really diverse group of people. There's something on alcohol inks. There's something on resin. One of the girls is working with power tools and showing you how to work with wood. Another person is doing contrast and painting. So it's a very diverse art exploration workshop that launches today. For the ATC membership group, we launched that on Saturday, and we are going to close the cart. We did decide this morning the cart is going to close on Saturday. So it'll be open for 1 full week, which I'm happy about. So how many of you signed up? Because Jane is the one taking all the enrollments in. This is the first time I'm not the one with my folks, like, you know, taking all the enrollments in. So I'm not seeing who has enrolled. So I would love to know who here has enrolled in the ATC thing, because it's going to be so fun, the subscription box. All right, we're going to glue this down. Easy breezy. We're just going to use a glue stick. Lori, you're in it. So I guess I could look. Lori, are you already in the private group for the subscription box members? The ATC box group. I probably could look in there and find you guys too. I've been trying. It's been wild with the amount of activity between the event, my own workshop, craft therapy club, And now the subscription box group, it's been wild trying to keep up with all the fun going on in all these places. Okay, this is what we're doing here. I'm not loving this straight edge right here. And I have this decorative paper here now. So because this is super straight, I'm going to take some of this off. We're going to lessen the amount of white space down here. And I would like it if it wasn't straight. I like torn edges. So we're just going to, yeah, that's good. So this is going to just, it's covering this envelope to make it a little more decorative. Now that looks like it's upside down. Yes, that's upside down. We're going to go this way and glue that down. And actually, I could do something decorative here too. Nope. Nope, toss it aside. We could do something decorative right there. How about some washi tape on here? Let's see what washi tape we have that might, I'm like looking at this and saying, do I have green? And I look up here because look, can you see? All my washi tape is up on the wall right there. That's most of it anyway. So when I look up there, that's what I'm looking for. And I'm looking, do I have any green or do I have any yellow washi tape that would be matchy? I don't think I have green, but it's like a super mint green. That's not what I'm looking for. I have some yellow, but it's really wide. Oh, this is so, oh, I have my I'm getting so excited. I have my fabrics and then I have these pretty little lace. Oh, that's what we need to do. Oh, what color should we do? We're going to put a little piece of lace on that edging just to make it purdy. I have off-white. I have pink. Off-white pink, or I think that's like a blue. I think the blue. Just because I'm looking here and there's a little bit of blue right there. These need a pin in them. Stick a pin in it, girls. They just will not stay together. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna fix this. You guys are getting total like total downtime with Grace creating. This is nothing planned. There's nothing. This is like hanging out with me in my craft room for sure. Okay, we're gonna put pins in these because they're just not staying together. We're using the blue. I love the pink though. That one might be my favorite. I gotta get my little teapot. I gotta get my little pin cushion teapot right there. I'm just gonna stick that right through there. That'll hold them together. You naughties, you were just giving me a hard time. All right, so now let's decide. Do we want the full length of this? I think I'm going to go the full length of this paper, which goes from here to right there. You signed up, Pat? Oh, and Cheryl did? Look at all you girls. Yes. Get it. We're going to have so much fun in that group. We just met again this morning. Michelle, Lisa, Amanda, and I just met. Oh, I almost fell. Crash, boom, bang. If you heard me hit the floor, please, after you're done laughing, just if I don't get up within 5 minutes, call somebody to help. I always laugh when somebody, it's terrible. I have a wicked Irish sense of humor. I got it from my mom. So whenever somebody would get hurt, she would laugh and then she would be like, "Are you okay?" I got it from her. So the ATC group, what was I saying about that? Oh, we just met this morning. We had to figure out when exactly we were going to close that cart because we hadn't quite determined, I don't think. So we're closing that on Saturday. And it's a monthly subscription. So if you didn't sign up, if you don't sign up this week by Saturday, then the cart will close and it'll open again next month on the 11th. And then you could join us for the following month if you wanted to. All right, here we go. I'm adding extra glue because it's always better to just make sure things are going to stay put in your book. But how pretty is that? And it kind of covered up some of that white space. And we're going to glue this onto here to really fortify this and make it super strong, that pocket. And it's decorating that pocket so it's not so ugly. Now, the other thing is, do I want to put something back here? And a piece of washi tape would work out really well back there as a decorative. And I told you I have some wide ones. I don't need it to be super wide though. How about some gold? What if we did something metallic? I don't think the roses, I think the roses would compete too much with the flowers on this other page. So how about this one right here? Have I not used this one yet? Oh no, I have. I used a, look at, can you see it? I don't know if you can see that. I used a little adhesive dot to close that because it kept like unraveling on me again. Is this going to be wide enough if I put this here and this goes here? It's going to leave a little white spot. So I need it to be wider than this, girls. It's just, you know what? I can live with that though. I can, my little solution, my little glue stick or my little glue dot stuck to my book. I can live with that. I think this is what we're going to do. I'm hoping that's the right spot to cut it. We're going to transfer that little glue dot, hopefully. Come on. Oh, it might not go. They're temporary glue dots, so I kind of expected it would come off and transfer the next time I wanted to close this. There it goes. It's pretty strong for a temporary glue dot, if you ask me. Joining late. Hey, Marcia, you're at work but listening? Yeah, we're just chilling out. We're hanging out and decorating this this book a little bit. I might leave that out because maybe I can work that tape in somewhere else on these pages. All right, before I put this all in, let's get this guy in. It's a Tish Long. Not much, just the Tish. I don't know about you, but when these things have backings on them, I need something to help me separate the tape, the washi tape from the backing. There we go. Because I don't have nails for that. And really, it's better to have a little glue. And I usually do it like this. As I unroll it, I put the glue on. That usually keeps it from rolling up on itself, because once the glue stick is on the back of a piece of washi tape, it doesn't curl back up on itself. At least that's my experience. So I just need to add a little excess glue to make sure it doesn't pop off at any time. And then we're going to try to wiggle this down. The trick is it's sticky. So let's just do one side at a time. Let's get this side in. There. Whoops, nope, girlfriend, I need you down there. There, is that side. Oh, I need it to go under. That little glue dot messed up all my glue down here. Oh, it might be too long. It's a Tish too long. Still. Uh-oh, can you guys hear the TV? Gannon's awake. My teenager's awake. All right, there we go. Now, this little piece, this needs to glue down, but I want the flaps loose so that if I want to slip something bigger in there, I can. That looks way better than it did. And then this is going to go here. Cute. So much better than it was. All right. You signed up, Shauna? Yay! Look at all you girls. We are going to have so much fun in that group. And I'm just getting to know Lisa and Amanda and Michelle myself, but we are going to have so much fun in that group. I can tell by, we had this meeting today, the meetings that we've had, I can tell that we're kind of all similar in the like our thoughts about how this is all going to work out and what we want to do with it. And we're just going to lead you guys down a path of having a lot of fun. Okay, this is like a tish longer. I do not want this gluing down to the inside of the envelope. So I'm going to put a piece of paper behind this so that if it sticks to something, it sticks to this piece of paper. You know what I mean? And then I can gently pull that off once the glue is dry. And did it stick? Yes, it did. So that's okay. All right. Now right here, we can do a little focal point like we did here. We have this chickadee here. So let's go through that bin and see if we can find a good focal point. I haven't used these yet. I love that. This little birdie. But I want something bigger, and I haven't used things from here yet. Oh, that was the original announcement for that event. Oh, almost fell on the floor. What if she's our focal point? Or her, she's precious. Maybe. Let's get her out. Let's grab her, girls. Let's grab her. I didn't realize you were looking at like my body and not my head. I gotta sit back down. There you go. Hello. Hey, Christy. There's Christy for Funky Junk. Everybody go flood over to her page and say hello. I'm so glad. It's so fun to see how many of you signed up. I know Christy signed up for the ATC box, I'm pretty sure. There's Cindy. Hello, Cindy in Michigan. Thanks for all the emojis. They're really sweet. Oh, Pat signed up. Yay. We are going to have fun. All right. We're going to try to clip out this cutie pie here in the yellow dress. She would match perfectly. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just release her from this big piece of paper. This isn't fussy yet. I haven't fussy cut yet. I'm just going to get her off that big piece. That way I can just focus on this little one. And she'll be great on here. I think she's perfect. Okay. I lost you guys there for a minute. All right. Now I'm going to cut the shape of her. This is the fussy cut part. I don't necessarily need this to be uber perfect. You do you. Like when you're doing your own fussy cutting, you do it as fussy as you want to be, but it doesn't have to be, in my opinion, it doesn't have to be perfection. Did you guys know that you can take these digital downloads that you purchase off Etsy? If they're fussy cut images like this that you would want to cut out and make them little elements for your journals or use on ATC cards, for example, that your Cricut will scan them and then do the fussy cutting for you. Did you know that you could do that? There's a video inside the Craft Therapy Club that shows you how to do that. What you want to look for, I have to see, no, that's the paper background. What you want to look for is printable downloads that have the appropriate markings for doing that. And it should have like a black, doesn't have to be black, but it's usually a black square around the edges of the paper. My Porch Prints does a really good job of making them that way. So she's one I kind of rely on for that. But if they have those markings for a scan and cut, you can, and if it's a PNG file, it's even better. You can work with a JPEG, but a PNG is even better, PNG file. Then you can have your Cricut cut these out for you. It just makes it so much easier. Let's use, like, I really like this too. Where's the other scissor? Maybe I'll collage a couple of things here, just like making a cluster, except we're going to do it on this page. Let's use this little thing, like a ticket or something. And we'll cluster a couple of things here. I'm going to get a piece of fabric. Got the bits and bobs. How about a piece of coffee stained lace? Do I have one already cut up in here? smells really good, you guys. Okay, I don't. So I'm going to cut a little piece of lace to put behind her. I think I'm going to do a longer strip, and then we'll twist it a little bit and work with it that way. I don't know that you can rip this. Otherwise I would have, because you see me rip tear my fabric to put a little cut in it and then tear it all the time. I don't think you can do it with this lace. What do we have going on here? I don't like this white edge. Can you say wonky cut? Girl, I hope you don't need your ticket to be perfect, because you're hanging out with me and they ain't nothing perfect about what I got going on. It's just not how I roll. I'm all about the fun, not the perfection. Yes, Diana, go into the Craft Therapy Club and look up the Fussy Cut video on how to do it. It's the same video that I follow every time I do it, because I don't do it that often, but when I do it, I want to make sure I'm following the right instructions. Okay, so I don't think I just want a piece of flat lace sitting there. So I'm trying to figure out a way that I can bundle it or bunch it up. And give her a little lace halo. So it'd be fluffy. It'd be fluffy behind her. We could do that. I wonder, I think it would work. We're going to try something here. I think it would work to put a whole heck of a lot of glue right here. See how that was a whole heck of a lot. This is so thin, and you can see it's really see-through. So I think if I can press this in like a ruffle onto that glue, I think it's going to stay. This is my theory. We're going to test it out and see. Look at, check that out, friend. Check that out. I mean, did I not say? I am going to add a little extra on the top pieces because we want to make sure that those really stay down. Normally what I would use actually for this is Liquitex matte gel. Works really well for something like that. But I think because the lace is so thin, once that dries, that's going to stay on there. And it's just a little bit of ruffled lace in the middle of the page. So that can be her little backdrop. Like I could even put her kind of up there a little higher. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. Okay. I am going to, before I finish this, I am going to distress her, of course. Should I distress her in a different color? What color? Should I do brown or green? Like a green color, or should I do brown? Yes. It's photo safe. Permanent glue stick, and I love that it's got the big 1-inch surface for the glue. Yes, Carmela, those are in my Amazon store too. Yay, Karen's in the ATC box. Yes, the subscription box. We're gonna have so much fun in that group, girls. Yeah, and Christy says, I'm so excited. You're not the only one, friend. You're not the only one. Brown. All right. Facebook user, I don't know who you are, but she said brown. I assume it's a she. We're going to do what she said, because she said to do it. So I will follow your instructions. That was quick and easy. Quick and easy decision right there. All right. Decorating your pages. I'm thinking about, should we do a little mini course on decorating pages? And I could give you like 12 ways to decorate your pages. So I would give you a large variety of ways that you could do it. And it would be a video that you could, you know what I'm going to do on this one? I think I'm going to round the corners on that. I don't know why, but I think I might. Then you could follow along and have that access. You guys, this is my tiny little room. My garbage fell over as I was rolling around in here. Let's just for pretty's sake. It's not even quite square, probably. So these will be a little bit wonky, but I like that. I like things wonky. So yeah, I could give you a mini course on a bunch of ways to decorate your pages, because once you have your book made, then people always say, well, what do you do with it? Well, my favorite thing to do with these books is to just decorate the pages. Like that's what gives me the most joy. So if you're looking to make this like a little art book, really, it's almost like a little art book that you continue to create in on a regular basis. Then you would want some ideas on how to decorate these pages, right? I could do that for you. Mary's loving it. Oh, Pat says yes to decorating pages. Yes, Missy says. All right. Anybody else who's interested, tell me in the comments, because your feedback really matters. It helps me to decide what to do. I mean, if enough of you are interested, it might be worth my time and effort to put that together for you. Okay. I actually feel like I want something else in here. So we got the lace. This is going to come out. I know that looks funny. That is going to come out eventually once that glue is dry. So I'm trying to decide if I should add another piece of something else, like a little, this is cheesecloth. I have little remnants of fabric. The lace is really girly, but I also have, you know, cheesecloth that I could put in there. This is just a tiny little piece. Maybe this is saying I belong on this page. It's got a little bit of pink, got a little tinge of green right there. That actually looks like a fuchsia. But maybe before we put this paper down, we fill in that blank spot right there. That's why I knew I wanted the lace, and now I got to figure out, yeah, I like that better than that. I like it better with a little piece of fabric in there. So I'm going to, same thing I did before. We're going to put a whole lot of glue. This is super thin cheesecloth that I dyed and then sprayed some of my sprays all over it. I love when things are like super gnarly and you can see all the extra string there. I love that. It just feels really organic and fun to me that way. So we're going to put that little hot pink behind her head because she's a hottie. she's hot little chickadee here doing her thing. Looking at the flowers. I watched, I love those Victorian era romance stories. I can never think of the name of it. What is the name of that show that everybody loves? When is that coming out again anyway? Grace, why can't you think of the name? Somebody's going to say it in the comments. What's that Victorian show that we all love so much? That was on Netflix, I think it was. Anyway, I watched a movie yesterday that was the same, you know, same era kind of. It was pretty darn good. Not Downton Abbey, the other one. What's the other one about the two families? And it's a whistle lady whistle down. Why can't I think of it? Oh, good gravy, what's wrong with me? All right, look at her, how cute she is with her lace and her fabric. Little ticket behind her. We could put a little phrase on here. I have these out, but I think these might be too chunky for this. Let's see if there are some mini ones. Oh, there's kind of a little one. What does this one say? The world is a canvas of imagination. That works there. Look at it. See how fast and easy that decision was? Yep, we'll take it. Because this page is rather curious, and I think that this world is a canvas of imagination actually matches pretty well with what we got going on. Running out of room. I haven't used this glue in a long time. Oh, before we do this, we better muck it up a little. Put it away. It's too soon. Bridgerton, Janet, Lori, you guys got it. You guys got it. Bridgerton. I love that kind of movie, you guys, or show. That's a series. What does anybody know when that one comes out again? I think we need us some Bridgerton. I watched the one about the Queen. I liked that one, the little knockoff one. But yesterday I just found a movie. I had to work in this room for a little while, and then I was making dinner. And usually when I make dinner, my family is watching boy stuff. Hunting, snowmobiling, watercrafts. When I say boy stuff, UFC fighting, they watch boy stuff. Now, it's not that girls don't like those things, but this girl don't like those things. I can only take so much of that stuff. The hunting for sure. Football, I like football. Like I like that it's on in the background. But even if I get bored, if they're watching during football season, if they've watched like 2 days straight of football, when I'm making supper, I bring a little iPad into the kitchen, which is, it's like the same room basically as the living room. It's all an open. So I put my little earbud in and I'll watch a movie while they're doing their thing and I'm cooking dinner. This is so cute, you guys. I love this page. It's not really a page, it's the envelope. We really done up this envelope big. Cute. The world is a canvas of imagination. I like it. I'm very tempted to add a little more muck up. This is even, it does. It has a little bit on there still. I'm very tempted just to add a little more grunge. I'm gonna muck it up just a little more. Bridgerton, I love that show. I want it to come out again. When is it coming? You couldn't remember Denise Me? I don't know why I can never think of the name of that one. Lynn wants a decorating class. You want the decorating the pages class? How to decorate your pages? I was thinking I could, and I already started actually this morning. I was doing like a little list, like, okay, Grace, what are the ways that I do it so that I could give you like a list of 12 or 15 or something like that, ways to decorate your pages. Wouldn't that be cool? All right, we're gonna just, especially to the book page, and I should have done this before I put the book page down, but it's not the end of the world. We're just gonna get in there with our little fun tool and add a little bit of brown everywhere. Lynn says, yeah. I love your enthusiasm, you guys. It makes me so happy. Get as excited as I do. That's why I think it's why we get along all so good. All right. I even went on my ribbon or my little lace right there. I even mucked that up. Why not? There we go. I don't want the corners to be too white. That looks super vintage. And I love the lace is like it looks like a huge holy mess, but I really love texture in my books, and I love my books to get super thick and chunky. So when I close this, that adds so much bulk, right? As does this page is kind of with that chipboard right there, it adds a bit of bulk. And it has fabric on this page too. So they match actually quite well. This looks like it's coming up a little bit. Ah, thanks, Carmela. Thanks for the compliment. This is coming up a little. I'm going to add just a tish more glue back there. Most of the time I like when these come up, but that one I really need that to just stay put. Don't be messing up my page now. I'm so glad you love it. Yeah, if anybody has an answer, when does Bridgerton come back? I want that show back. Same thing with Yellowstone. I would love for that show to come back. Lynn wants a decorating class. I'm going to have it in the works. It probably won't be until early fall because I don't know that I'd be able to get it together for August with all that's going on. Jeanette says, Jeanette, I didn't even realize you were here, my sweet friend. She says, that page came out so pretty. I need to learn how to decorate the pages. You are so talented. Jeanette, listen, friends, I love to share all my ideas. And that's why I thought if you had a little workshop, I could even do a printable, like the 12 ideas, the 15 ideas, whatever I come up with. And I could include a printable that you could print out the list. That way, when you're running blank in your head, you could look at the list and it would spur some ideas for you. But the more, I promise you, the more you do it, the more it's going to come together. The more it's going to come together. I promise you. I feel like I want something of contrast in this corner, but I don't know exactly what that would be. Like right in here. So I just leave it until this book is, there's a lot of pages that need to be played with and worked with and all that jazz. So every time I flip through the book, you can always make changes. You can always change your mind and do something different. So when I feel like I want to put something in this little corner right here, but I don't know what. So I'll just let it sit until I come up with it. I did have some stamps, these big stamps that I was going to use on something, and they're way too big. And then I didn't use, they're way too big. That's not the one, but those are cool, right? Let's see, there's nothing on here. A wax seal. that made me think of it. How about a little wax seal? I haven't used them a whole lot. I have new ones. Tammy sent me a Happy Mail one. You guys, I'm gonna have such a mess on my hands, but I'm done. I pull everything out and then I don't put it away. I just like kind of randomly drop it around the room. What is this? Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. A wax seal. Let's try this. I have bought so much wax seal stuff and I haven't used it. Why are there, I don't know what colors those are. I don't know what colors those are. I don't, do I have it? Oh, I do. I did order one of those little, I don't have the little holder for this though. The little wax, I don't have the little cute little holder that so many people have. I thought I ordered it and then I ordered the wrong thing. I think that's what happened. So what if we did a little pink seal, or should we do gold? Pink or gold, or like a, I'm not going to guarantee gold, but like a metallic. Because I have this like coppery color. That would be pretty. Or right down here we have a gold and like a champagne color. Or I do have some pinks. Oh, let's do a wax seal. Won't this be fun? While you guys are voting on a color, drop some color ideas for me for a wax seal that'll go in this little corner right here on that page. There's some pink showing, there's some green showing. I don't know that I'd like green personally, but I'm thinking either pink or gold or a metallic bronze would work really well. While you're doing that, I am gonna clean up this dang table a little bit because, girlfriends, it's getting out of control. All right, we can put the washi tape away. It's not like it disappears if you put it back. These strips, keep them or dump them. Keep them or dump them. What would you do? I think I'm going to keep them. I don't know what I'd use them for, but here's the thing. It would match. Like I already have these strips in here. So I might just take these strips if I have a little pocket somewhere. This pocket obviously is drying. It's glued and it needs to dry. But I have other pockets that I could stick these in, you know, and just, I can just stick them back there. And they can live there. And if I ever decide I need them, I'll have them. And then they'll match the page. Okay, let's see what everybody's voting. Pink, gold, pink, metallic. Mary says metallic. You don't know how to do this, Diana? Let's do it. It's going to be fun. Marcia says pink. Oh my gosh, it's like split down the middle. I got a metallic voter, pink voter, pink, gold, pink, metallic. It is literally split down the middle. Should we try to mix the two? Can we do that? We could try it. Bridgerton, Jeanette says September if the writer's strike is over. Oh, the writer's strike. Jeanette, I forgot about that. All right, let's pick there's a bumblebee. I've got some plain ones. I really wanted the plain ones, so I bought a few of those. I've got the Happy Mail one, which doesn't kind of make sense for this particular page, so I won't use that one. Wait a minute, Gracie Grew. I thought I had more. Where you be at? I'm a little, where'd you go? Girls, that might be all I have. We're gonna have to use the bumblebee. I thought I had more options. I have a bumblebee. You probably can't see that. Can you see the bumblebee? That's a better view right there. I can't believe I don't have more. I like this oval one though. Let's just do the plain oval. Let's try to mix two colors. You guys, you're like split down the middle. Yeah, I'm not going to do green. I don't want green and I don't want yellow. But I think the pink and the gold would look really cute. The pink would give it a little pop of color, right? I have never used this before, and I do not have that little, I have a lighter, but I don't have that little, looks like a little burner stove with a tea light. I don't have, oh, I have a tea light. Oh, wait a minute. No, that one's electric. That one's battery operated. That's not going to help me. Where is my, uh-oh, girls. Uh-oh, girls. We might have to call Gannon in. Ganny, where did my lighter go? I have it in here specifically for this. And to light my candle, of course. Gannon! Can you bring me a lighter from the fireplace? Please? Oh, you heard me, girls. I'm sorry for the yelling. How many of these beads do you put in? Does anybody know? I've never done this. I've never done it with these little beads, but let's do this hot pink. Does anybody know how many of these to use? And then let's use this coppery. No, let's use this color. They look like little sunflowers. They're the cutest little things. How many beads do you vote? This is 5. That fills the pot, kind of. That's 6. He's going to bring me a lighter, girls. How can I not have my lighter? I had it in here. Makes me wonder if they were missing the lighter from the fire pit or something. And I came in here and took mine. I don't know. The lighter from the fireplace.
From or for?
From, please. My lighter is missing. You hear him huffing and puffing at me because he has to help. Teenagers, I tell you. 5 or 6. I know it expands. That's 6. You know what we'll do? We'll practice on a little piece of wax paper or something. Thank you. Come on now. Don't be tripping on everything. There's a lot to trip on. Thank you. We're melting wax in here. I'm gonna try to do it, girls. Let's hope this thing doesn't run out of propane or whatever it's called that's in there. Lighter fluid. Bridgerton. I didn't realize I had that up on the comments. Okay, my finger's going to get tired. How long does this take? I should have bought I need a little burner. Good gravy. Even a tea light. I do have. No, they're electric. All the tea lights I have are battery operated. Carol thinks I should use 5 or 6. Hi, Carol. Oh, it's starting to melt, girls. Look. It's smoking. It's a smoking. We're going to mix the 2 colors and see what we get. 1 bead each. Oh my gosh, someone said use 1 bead each. I have way too much then. I could, yes. Christy, I could light my candle, which is right there. I just think because of the glass around the candle, I might not be able to get this little holder close enough to the glass or to the flame because of the glass on the sides. But that's a really good idea. Yeah, we're just going to use the lighter because I don't have, oh my gosh, you guys, it's smoking like crazy. Oh, but they're melting. Look at, can you see the smoke? Dang, I hope I don't light them. What if the fire alarms go off? That looks like a lot of wax, girls. We're experimenting. It may work, Christy, it may work on some candles. You know, if your candle's pretty new and it's close to the top, then that might work. But I think, I have the flame literally on this metal. I cannot believe how much this is smoking, you guys. Can you even see that? Holy, oh my gosh, you guys. Where's my fan? Hold on, I'm getting worried. Hold on. If the alarms go off, oh my gosh, it's going to get so loud in here. Ooh, gotta get that fan going. Fan to the rescue. Okay, because the fire alarm is right there. Oh, good gravy. Okay, I think it's all melted. I don't know, but look what we got. It's still smoking like crazy. Good gravy. I hope it's not like chemical from China that's going to hurt me, because you know all this stuff comes from overseas. All right, I'm just going to use this oval one. And I think you just let it sit. Now, how do you clean that up? Good gravy. Didn't think that through. Oh, it'd be hot. Look at the back of it. Is that supposed to happen? You guys, if I keel over, it's all the chemical. Holy schmoly. All right. I might have to watch a few YouTube videos on this. Oh, I think that's a good size seal. We'll see. We shall see. But look at it. It totally got like black soot all over the back of this, as you can see right there. And it cleaned up. I suppose if you do it right away, it cleaned up really easy. This was from like that one first Temu order that I did. But I thought, ow, that's hot. Oh, that's hot. I grabbed the metal by accident instead of grabbing the wood. Note to self, girls. Whew, that right there, even though it's far away from there, metal conducts heat, right? Hoochie mama. Okay. I ordered this from Temu, but I thought I had ordered the little tea light pot holder, and I apparently didn't. Wow. Oh, I get my metal bottle, which has ice in it. It's out of ice, but the metal bottle is cold. Yes, it will. It'll peel right off of that craft mat, because the craft mat is heat resistant, right? Like whatever you call it. Let's put, actually, we can put the fan on it and we'll get it to cool down even faster. If you have too much, you could pour some on your craft mat. Yes, the wax will peel right off. Yep. This one that I have is just a plain circle, like, or I have one that's an oval, I have one that's a circle, and one that's a square. And I got plain so that you could drop dry flowers into it or something, was my thought. Or you could drop some glitter in there and make it even more decorative, or just keep it super plain. I'm testing. Oh, it worked. It came off completely. That has like no residue whatsoever. It's not exactly, I wouldn't call it cold. This thing is hot though, and I don't want to put it on my plastic. But the heat, this craft mat can handle the heat. That's what it's made for. Ha! Look at, we do have the gold and the pink in there. And we have some soot on the back, but the front, it looks like a thumbprint, for goodness. Looks like a thumbprint. I don't like the color. What do you think? I don't love the color. Okay, I did a few of these way back then when I was playing with them. Let me see. Like, there's a bronzy bumblebee, but this one, obviously, I made it really huge. I like the I think I like the metallics better. I'm just drawn to the metallic ones more than I am to, but I wanted to have all the colors. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe I'm just not liking it there. Hold on. Let's just see how hot that is. It's warm, but it's not hot, like hurt you hot. Let's move this stuff over and pull this up. I don't need the fan in my face anymore. Ooh, that smoke though. Maybe, does anybody else do this on a regular? Does it always smoke like that? That was a little nerve-wracking. It came out perfect, Debbie says. It did come out perfect, yet I don't know. Do you like it down there? It does draw your eye down there. I'm not sure that I like it. I think it's just too big. Maybe a button. Like, here's that small bumblebee, the smaller bumblebee. It's just too big. I think I want something in this corner. I don't like it though. All right, it's just going to go in the bin. It was worth the experiment. We got to experiment together. I don't like it either, Mary. Mary says, I don't like it on that page. You and me, girl, we see eye to eye. Jana likes it. I don't know. For some reason, I'm not thrilled with it, even though the actual wax seal turned out really well. Hey, Brenda, how are you, friend? Well, that was fun to play with, but no, I'm not liking it on the page. Maybe a button. All the stuff that Jimmy Lou gave me, I have put away, unfortunately. So I do have this. She gave me this pin. It's a pin, and then on the top it has this bling. It won't stay up. That's the thing. This is going to have to go in fabric at some point because it's so deep. The pin itself is so deep. You're at work? Brenda, you're not the only one, friend. There are a couple of girls listening in from work. So thanks for being here. A small ribbon with a bow. I have all this fabric and lace up here. So I'm not sure that a button, I think a button, something solid. All right, we're just going to leave it until we decide. I'm not going to keep belaboring it. Let's see. This is probably ready to be pulled off though. There. So now that this is dry, I have my extra little pieces that I can tuck away in here. This is a pretty big envelope pocket, actually. And my other little piece went flying down there. I want them to stick out so I know that they're there, so I can see them. All right, well, that worked out actually really well opposite this page. I absolutely loved the way that page turned out. She's fabulous. Her dress is amazing. She looks like her little sister, like she's a little more demure. She looks glam, all glammed up. They look like they're from different eras too, but we're not going to be nitpicky about it. Should I keep the lighter in my craft room? Because I bet somebody took mine. This is one of those things that as a mom, I buy 2 at a time and then they'll both disappear within a month. It's like, who took it? Where is it? Nobody knows. Nobody knows, of course. Nobody can tell me. A pressed flower. That would be pretty. Who said that? It just says Facebook user, so I don't know who you are. Oh, my dear. A pressed flower is a really good idea. Brenda's watching in from YouTube. I'm so glad you made it here through YouTube. That's really fun. Deborah thinks maybe a small ribbon with a button. That's a cute idea, just to have maybe like a little satin ribbon, just one little length of it. That's actually a fun idea too. Let me look and see if I can quickly find the pressed flowers. I will know. I think I know where they are, but if they're not where I think they are, then I'm not gonna make you wait because I'm gonna be off camera for a second. So talk amongst yourselves while I go over here and see if I can find my pressed flower. I am gonna tell you my room stinks right now, like that black soot smoke. All right, I don't have to do this by myself over here. Whoa! I grabbed my bin of stuffs. Oh, there are my snippet rolls. I thought I couldn't find them yesterday. Ooh, wait, what about something like that? Look at this. That one might be too big. Look at the little flowers I found. They're like little embroidery flowers with, oh, that one might be it, girls. Hold on. I'll show you better. I will show you better. Lack of space means we got to just be patient, even though we're super excited. Okay, let me make this bigger so you can see it better. That might be it right there. And we can even color it a little bit so it's not so plain. What if I took a pink marker and just added a little bit of color? Or a pink ink pad. Do I have a pink ink pad? That right color? I don't use pink a whole lot when it comes to ink pads, that's for darn sure. So if I have it, it's very down low. And that's way too bright. That's not the right color. It just doesn't, that's just not gonna work for me. How about green? Like fern green on there? That would work because it, like Diana was saying, it would pull in the color on the opposite page. Now I don't, you guys, I know I should have these all marked. I don't do that. It's just not me. I just can't be bothered. It's green. I'm putting it in green. It's going to come out some form of green. I'm good with that. A little bit of water on my ink pad to get it to go. And then let's just add a little bit of, it's like just like a little hint of green. There. Now it doesn't look so stark white. That's it. I think that's it, girls. I think we figured it out. Oh, orange would be nice, Brenda. Orange would add like a different pop of color for sure. I think, you guys, I think this is a sticker. It's like a little pop-up sticker. But again, I'm not going to trust that sticker glue on its own. So I'm going to add a little bit of this. Now it's not competing with her and it's not going over her dress. Oh, how cute. Charlotte. Oh, Miss Charlotte, your comment is my favorite. Charlotte, thanks for saying so. I'm throwing hearts right back at you, friend. Thanks for saying that. I welcome you to be here and hang out with us as much as you possibly can or want to. We just like to have fun and chit chat. Thanks, Diana. She says lovely. So thank you for saying that, Charlotte. I'm so happy you're here and I love your name. Beautiful. This looks like a Charlotte. Beautiful. Let's see. Marsha loves the flower. Okay, perfect. I'm glad. Oh, yep. Well, somebody else said, Debbie says, the flower's so cute. You never know what you're going to find in your stash of stuff. That's why I love those little plastic envelopes, because I can sift through them real quick. And if I buy a collection of things, I'll put the collection in the envelope. But sometimes it's like, okay, I have a couple of these little flowers and I have a couple of these little fabric bows. I don't know where to put them. So I'll put them both in the same envelope like you just saw. And they're just small fabric embellishments that I can use, but they're of the like, they're both similar. So if I'm looking for a small fabric embellishment, that's what's in that little envelope. And I love that I can sift through them. They're see-through. I can just pull a couple out and bring it to my table. It just makes it so easy to stay organized. You have to make seals in open air. Yeah, if it smells that bad, for sure. Yeah, Cindy says, I love the way it turned out. I'm so glad. Thanks for saying the page is beautiful. Yay. It's so funny because you don't even know it anymore, but it is an envelope. I just wanted to jazz up the envelope. So you and I know it's an envelope, but I think if you were just flipping through this, you may not even recognize that that page is an envelope. Somebody asked about the glue. Did somebody ask about the glue? Did I see that comment? Someone's camping. Jackie. Jackie, where are you camping? Get it, girl. I want to go camping someday. I've never been camping in my life. I would love to go camping. It just, at this stage in my life, well, glamping. Let's be real. I do not want to be in a tent. But I told my husband, wouldn't it be fun to like rent like one of those small conversion vans or whatever they're called, where it has a bed inside it and you can just drive it around without having a trailer. Yeah, I think that would be so fun. Good for you. Good for you. Somebody asked about the glue. Who was it? I'm going back to see. How about on top of wax? Well, somebody asked about the glue. I don't know who it was. Like, I'm not. Oh, Jana. She says, me. This is not new glue. In fact, I have had this glue for a couple of years in my drawer and I just forgot about it. I actually am quite liking it. You can see, I clearly haven't used most of it. I really like the applicator. I am not kidding you when I say this is literally a couple of years old. And clearly it's still working. It has what's considered a broad tip and a pen tip. You saw me use the pen. It's from Tombow. And then down here, it has this broad, it's like a little plastic brush. And then you can squeeze the glue out, kind of like, I guess, like my glue stick, and then spread it with that little applicator brush. And it has never clogged. It's called Tombow. When I get too close, it gets really blurry. Let's see if it makes any difference if I do this. Tombow Mono Liquid Glue. That has 2 tips. I don't remember where I got it. I could have gotten it anywhere, girls. I have no idea. It's been in my drawer for a couple of years. So that's what it is. Tombow Liquid Glue. I like it. I really like it. I like that it's so compact. I like that it's not quite as sticky as a silicone glue. Yeah. So I'm going to keep it with my other glue so I remember to use it. I found it. I reorganized a couple of drawers and found it. And I'm like, dang, I forgot that I had this and it works great. Good. I'm glad you got a picture. That was so smart, Jana. Diana says she bought that on Amazon and she likes it a lot too. I really love it. I love that it's a really small container and the plastic container is squeezable. Like, can you see? So you can squeeze that glue out of there. Sometimes you get things and you can hardly squeeze the bottle because the plastic isn't malleable enough, but that one is. It's really nice. Lori Elliott, she's agreeing that Amazon has them. I'll have to look it up and maybe add it to my Amazon store so that when you guys are looking through the store, you can, oh yeah, that glue, that's right. You can find it easy. Okay, girls, I gotta go. I gotta run because Gannon's not working today. And I told him when I was done hanging out with you guys, I was gonna give him a little bit of time and hang out with him. What is today? Monday. You guys, I gotta get to the pharmacy to pick something up. I gotta call the pharmacy to get Gannon's meds. I have to go to UPS to drop off a couple of your packages that are heading out the door. I've got to get, well, the post office will pick up the other packages. There was something else I had to do. And I need to like finalize our plan because we leave for our cruise on Sunday. So I'm not, are you kidding me? I'm not packed. I will pack on Saturday. That's the way I roll. I have been pulling out like the things that I'm going to bring on the trip. Like this is only my second cruise. So I bought magnetic hooks because I did learn that the walls are magnetic. So you can hang hooks all over the room because the rooms are really teeny for hanging up like your baseball. I'm sure the boys are going to have their baseball cap, their belts, like just things like that just tend to get lost in the room. So I bought some hooks. Those went in a box, like right by my office door. I bought some of that, like anti-nausea medicine for being on a boat, bromine or something, like it's called like Bomine or bromine or something like that. I bought that. That's in that box. I bought lanyards for everybody. I am excited about that. You know, those little lanyards that you put around your neck and it holds your room key. I did get one for everybody. So I have those in there. And I told my sister, if she's here, that's good. But I hope nobody else from my family is here because I wanted to surprise them. But I bought magnets for our doors. And I know some cruise lines don't let you put things on your doors, but I'm hoping we're going to get away with it. But I bought magnets for the doors they're so cute. I wish I had them near me. I'd show you. They're about this tall. They're big. They're like 11, 12 inches tall and about 4 or 5 inches wide. And they're flip-flops. They're all different color flip-flops. And I bought enough so that each door could have 4 or 5 of them on it. And we're all like right in the same place. My family is doing it together and we're a group. So we're all in the same place. So that will it'll make it real fast when you're walking down the hall to see which door is ours. And you can write on them with I'm going to bring like a dry erase marker. So you can write on the little flip-flops and erase it off. So if you want to leave messages or write people's names on them or whatever, I think that's really cute. So those are in the box, stuff like that I've been like gathering up. Craft them up. Jana, wouldn't that be cute? Brenda says she loves to cruise. She wants to know where I'm going. I know I have to call the hotel, Janice. We are going to be getting up. I'm going to get up at midnight on Sunday so we can start driving at 1 a.m. because I forgot. I didn't forget. I just didn't think that in North Dakota I would need to book a hotel more than a week out. And all the hotel rooms in the town that we're flying out of are booked. I was telling the subscribers that this morning. I really screwed that up. Anyway, I got to call a hotel and see if they have any openings. Brenda, we are going. It's a Caribbean cruise. I have done this cruise once. It was the only cruise I've ever been on a few years ago with my sister. But the ports are a little bit different. So this cruise is, and they switched our whole itinerary around, actually. We're going to do their private island in the Bahamas. So Bahamas first, and then I don't remember the order, but St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, Tortola, Virgin Islands, and then Dominican Republic on the way home. And then that's it. So 2 days at sea, 4 ports, and then home. I'm excited. I can't wait. It is going to be so much fun, you guys. The only thing is I've got to like come to grips with the fact that I'm going to lose touch with all of you guys. Because when you're on these cruises, especially when you're at sea, you don't have any Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi costs a bloody fortune. If I can use that word, bloody fortune, it costs a fortune. So I don't think I'm going to do the Wi-Fi. We get like free, I think they give you like 120 minutes per cabin on one device. So it's not like I can sit there. My kids will probably want to get on and do some things. I'll want to get on and message my husband, our other family members who aren't there, each other. Like I think I haven't quite figured out how all that works. I know we can use the app, the cruise line app, to talk to each other. Like if we shut down all our cell phones because we don't have Wi-Fi, right? So we shut down so we don't get roaming international charges, and we put it on airplane mode so that doesn't happen. Then we have no way to connect with each other, even if like half of our party goes down to eat dinner and then they realize, oh, we don't want to go to the buffet. We're going to go somewhere else. Well, if they want to text us and tell us that, the only way to do it, I think, is the cruise lines app, and you have to pay $10 per person for the week, which is totally worth it if that really works, the messaging system through them. We're going to have to figure that out when we get on the boat, but I will not have Wi-Fi. I'm not going to have an ability to like really reach out to you guys so much. So that's like a little upsetting to me, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, I'll call my husband a couple of times. I don't know. The kids may want to do that too. So the kids may want to do that too. So we'll see. We'll see how we end up handling that. I'll probably call him when we're in ports, right? So when we're leaving, I'll call him. And then it's a travel day. And then we're at the Bahamas the next day. I would assume we're going to have coverage there. Wi-Fi. I would assume, but I don't know. I just don't know how all that works. What size is my book? Marcia wants to know. It's a standard like novel. It's a standard novel from the library. It is, wrong way, Gracie, 6 by 8, I think. 6 by 8.5. 6 by 8.5. We can text. I think only people who have iPhones can text each other. And some of my family has Androids. So I don't think you can text each other unless you have iMessage. No, Chris isn't going. The poor man, he works. He doesn't get to vacation in the summer. He's running the business. Yes. So Jana, I'm with you totally on that. What Jana said is so smart and wise and true. I need to especially when it's not cruise day, when the days that we're in the ports, I want to go on the port. My kids have never been out of country. They've never been to any of these places. I want to hang out with them, even if we just walk around the port. We don't have a single excursion planned, mainly for finances, because that all adds up when you have 3 people. And it's the same thing. My brother's bringing his family of 5. So if it's $150 for everyone to go snorkeling, like that just adds up too fast for a family to do the excursions. So I think we're just going to get off and explore by foot, or maybe we'll take a cab somewhere. Anyway, my kids have never been to these places. So I really want to just eat up the time with them. And my brother, I've not seen both of my brothers. I've not seen them in 2 years. So it's catch up time. It is family reunion. So I really want to reconnect with my family. You could, so Brenda, and I don't know if it matters cruise line wise, we're on the Norwegian. We're on a Norwegian boat. So I think each cruise line does things a little different. Check into the WhatsApp for when you're in port. That's what's suggested for overseas deployments. Really? I don't have that app. The only reason why I've been avoiding adding any more apps. I don't want a single more app. Like when Threads came out, I'm like, nope, I'm not doing it, girls. I'm not doing it. I don't want another password. I don't want another account to keep track of. So I have not installed that, but it might be worth looking into. So Carrie, thanks for bringing that up. My nephew, Michael, who's going with us, he is super good at technology. Megan probably is too, his sister. They're both about the same age in their 20s. So we're going to be relying on them and my Gannon for our tech support questions. Marcia, I had 12 brothers and sisters. I'm one of 13, but we did lose my brother Andy when I was in 4th grade. I had a brother who died. So we are 12. There's 12 of us now. Very big family. Very big family. Yeah, Jenna, I just love what you said. Hey, Katana. Hello again, my dear. Hello. All right, girls, I got to go. I got to go take care of my Gan man and spend a little time with him and get to all these errands that I need to run. I got to call the hotels. I got to call for Gannon's prescription for his new medication. So all that stuff. All right, guys, take care. Many blessings. Thanks for being here.